What's up, everybody? Day 25 of the build is here. Happy Labor Day. It is Monday, September 1st. Y'all, I am continuing the heat wave saga. I had a pretty crazy start to today, and so I'm kind of adjusting my running plans a little bit. Both me and Brittany woke up with really bad headaches. She had a full-on migraine, and it was just debilitating. And then I had a headache. I've had a headache all since last night and then into today. Kind of a crazy morning. Anyways, I was supposed to do 18 miles total for today. I was going to do a 13 miler in the morning and then 5 miles as my double later in the evening. But because of how the morning started for us, I am just now getting to run. So again, 3:30. And it's really hot out right now. It's about 90 degrees outside, so that's gonna be fun. And I've decided to, instead of try to get all 18 in today, that would just be way too much fatigue on the body to do 2 runs from here on for the rest of the day. Not enough time of recovery in between. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do 14 today in one run, and then that will set me up for tomorrow's speed workout. And I'm planning on doing the speed workout in the morning so that I can then do my double that was supposed to be for today, tomorrow after my speed workout. So that way I still make up all the mileage. The double tomorrow will help serve for recovery purposes. So it'll be all workout. Anyways, so 14 right now, really hot. I'm really not looking forward to it, to be honest. I got spoiled on all those temps last week. But we press onward. Day 25 of the build is here. Had a solid week last week, guys. 80 miles, and I felt phenomenal. I mean, just phenomenal. The legs feel really good, and I don't feel tired, didn't feel fatigued. It's crazy. 60 miles, those 6 or 7 weeks that I was doing 60 miles a week, those weeks felt harder than my 80-mile week last week. Just crazy. So obviously those gave me the ability to get to that point. Those 60-mile weeks, but just goes to show you consistency compounds, and I'm kind of living in that right now. That and colder temps. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some great temps, but right now it's not tomorrow, it's today, and it is 90 degrees out. So I'm gonna take it easy today. Easy mileage, 14. Gonna stop when I need to, fill up water. I'm just bringing 1 water bottle with me, so I may stop once or twice at a bagel shop that's up in town and fill up there as needed, and then head on back home. So, okay, 14 miles, here we go. We'll see you guys afterwards. All right, just got back, and I hated every minute of that. That was awful. I have had a headache since last night, and I had a headache the entire run. Yeah, and then I also, because of the weirdness of my morning, I ended up eating my normal, I make like this awesome breakfast sandwich that pretty regularly, and I usually try to run before I have that because it's a pretty high amount of protein. But because of how this morning went, I kind of just said, like, forget my routine and ate because I was hungry. And anyways, didn't allow it to digest all the way. I couldn't have allowed it to digest all the way just because of how the timing of today went with needing to get the run in and everything else that happened. But anyways, had a ton of stomach discomfort the entire run. So headache, stomach discomfort, and it was very hot. I did stop, I think 3 times to fill up water. I went through about, I think 40 ounces of water, and I'm still very thirsty. So just to kind of put it into perspective, felt sluggish, heart rate felt fine, but just because of the myriad of other reasons, this run felt so miserable. So I kind of don't want to think about running for the rest of the day. I really need to try to get this headache kicked. And I've heard that you're not supposed to take ibuprofen or Tylenol before you go on a run because it can hurt your liver. So that's what I've heard. So I was waiting until after the run to take something. And usually I try not to take any medicine like that. I try to solve it with hydration or an Epsom salt bath or diet or something like that. But
there are these occasions where it's like I need some relief. So I'm kind of about there. But yeah, here are the stats. Pretty miserable run, but I did it anyways. So there is that. 14 miles down for today. Happy Monday, happy Labor Day. Y'all, today was a labor of love and we got it done. So I'm gonna go inside. I'm going to try to get my head around tomorrow. I just feel so like, my body feels like tense everywhere. Not fun. All right, move onward. Day 25 in the books. We'll see you guys tomorrow.